Hey there, Zach. Uh, okay, so I tried to do this on my DSLR camera, but it didn't work out because I don't know how to operate it, so I'm doing this on my phone with the camera stand. But anyhow, this video is for when an economic collapse happens, and like example. So like let's say the economy's crashing and everybody's packing up and moving to the country. This video is for we don't have enough time to talk to each other and we gotta get our shit together and say goodbye. So this is what this video is for. Just want to get this out. Get this out of the way. I love you, no homo. You're my best friend in the whole world because I don't have any friends besides Michael and JL, whoever that does. Yeah, I love you, man. You know, DNA and lie, they you know, it's good things are meant not to happen. I mean, you know, we only did that. We only did those, you know, fed and lit, just, you know, childish bullshit. It wasn't gonna be nothing. I mean, it could have been something, but it's just stupid in general. But oh well. This ain't a goodbye video. I mean, this is a goodbye video, but not a goodbye video. So, like, let's say we were playing a game, right? Any day from the future from now, of making this video, March 15th. This is March 15th. Any day after that, we play video games or whatnot, I would say, hey, see ya, man. And fucking the next day, the, you know, collapse happens. We won't have enough time to fucking talk to each other. The government or corporation, whatever, they'll shut down the internet or make it hell of expensive for anybody to communicate with each other. And it'll just be somewhat impossible to get a new iPhone. So we'll have to go back to our old ways. I know if a depression does happen, it'll be worse than the 1930s. Well, that's what I've been doing research on several YouTube channels and books. I actually bought a book about the economic collapse not so long ago, like a week ago. I'm gonna start trading gold for food. But I haven't read the book yet. I'm like not even a quarter way through, in case you're wondering. But probably. This is a video for you come back to after you're having a hard day of getting robbed by bandits or some shit, and you need some motivation to look towards to if your wife left you or some shit during this depression. That probably wouldn't be funny when that shit does happen, so I'm sorry if that ever comes later in the future. My advice is don't legally get married. Well, I don't think that'll be a problem. Pack up on a bunch of peanut butter. It's calorie nutrient, not nutrition wise. It's calorie nutrient. It's just packed full of calories, and it'll last you a long damn time. You gotta live off 1 jar a week. I have. When I was living in the camper, it's literally right here. The camper's right here, but my mom's place is over there. In case you're wondering what the day this is of recording, we just got done with the Berlin mission and War.War, where we choose not to burn or, you know, kill the Nazis after surrender. This is the day. And I just now recently got my new headset, so yeah. Now you know. I'm trying to think of, uh, I'm trying to think of from the perspective of you in the future if you ever get in a bad situation. But I keep on thinking of it now, so I'm sorry. Anyhow, I don't really have any survival advice besides learn how to skin an animal, skin a fish, how to make a fire, bare hands, how to kill someone bare hands. You probably already know how to do that. I don't. I just know stabby stabby, shooty shooty. That's all I know. I only know how to knock out somebody. If well, I've actually never in my life have knocked out somebody yet. But yeah. If things get bad, bro, you're gonna have to be a bandit or some shit. You're gonna have to ambush people. Or it's survival of the fucking fittest. Teach your kids, or teach, people not to be weak. Don't be a snowflake, because that's how this whole thing will happen. Well, not really, but like that'll be a part of the reason why is because of weak people. We're the weakest generation to ever happen. The weakest ever to be existed for now. That's if the next generation ain't weaker, but we're the start of the weakest well, the 80s were the start of the weakest generation. Now we're the second weakest, and next generation, hopefully the next generation's not is stronger than us. So we could, strong men create good times, yeah. Good times create weak men create hard times. But we're somewhat, not soft in the mind, but we're weak, we're fat fuckers. Well, I mean, you are, as of today. Man, probably not in the depression, you're gonna be skinny as a motherfucker. I know I am right now. Well, I don't look like it. I got an asshole haircut. I don't know what. I'm stupid. Anyhow. I say that a lot. Anyhow. Don't trust anybody you think you don't trust, because they'll eventually, they're gonna fuck you over. Your best assumption will come true. Your gut feeling will come true. At least for me. Everybody's different. They all got different philosophies, different ideas. You just gotta, most of the time, work with that. And if it doesn't work out, then find a solution. If that means killing the person, or leaving the person behind, or force him to fucking believe in your ideas, so be it. I know that the phones we're using, which I'm using right now, they're spying off of us. Everything we ever talk about, they're gonna advertise of what we want and stuff. So this video is gonna be, it's being watched, and probably being watched right now by Russia and China. Maybe I am being a little bit conspiracy theorist, but hey, whatever. So once you get this video, I recommend try to download this video and try to put it on USB in case you have, so they don't, whoever the new police are going to be in the new reset, they're probably going to be communist motherfuckers. They go through your shit and delete stuff, like in what's that place called? Hong Kong? Not Hong Kong, but the other place. You know what I'm talking about? Taiwan or some shit. I think it is Hong Kong. But yeah, man. When this thing does go down, it may never go down, but chances are it probably will. Sorry for the wind. But anyhow, when this thing does go down, I won't have time to say goodbye, because I'll be helping my family out, and you won't have any time because you have to help your mom out. Your father will come help you probably. You need to help your well, my mom want to leave your grandma behind. She's old. She's gonna die. No hard feelings. Just, we're gonna be old someday, and some shit may, like this may happen. Our kids or grandkids may leave us behind because we're too fucking old. The best we could do is if we ever survive this depression or some shit, we could teach our lessons to our children, and they could live. So, yeah. Hey man, this is going on for 10 minutes anyhow. I love you, man. You're there in my lowest point in my life. There's no other word I can say besides I love you. I do. Get in shape. Yeah, I mean, look at me. I'm still a fat ass. Woo. Get in shape. Learn how to clean a gun. Learn how to do basic survival stuff. To build a shitty Indian shelter. What I mean by that is like build a wood over, make a little micro teepee to live in if it's raining or if it's really cold. Basic survival shit. Learn how to do all that stuff. And if you're gonna communicate, I recommend just using walkie-talkies or flip phones. That's if they work. But use walkie-talkies, and if you ever run low on batteries, use a battery recharger. Like, if you run out of batteries, this is a battery. Find a recharger to plug it in and see if it'll recharge. Like, use solar energy. Find a way to use solar energy. Because, the government is trying to force us to do it. But solar energy is a good thing for survival. For now. That's until, they somehow find a way to fuck with it. By making the clouds cloudy. Which it is right now. It's cloudy right now. It's mostly cloudy. Because, one, I probably live near a city. Two, probably Bill Gates. Or three, it's just the way it is. But anyhow, love you, man. Good luck. Always remember you. I recommend getting out of the city. Because, there's going to be bandits. Not bandits. Rioters. People that are not, don't have the knowledge to do stuff. And they'll do anything to survive. Get out of the city. Get in the country. I go to Tennessee. Nobody ever talks about Tennessee. Don't go to West Virginia, because everybody wants to go to Virginia. Don't go to Florida, that's too big. So either go to Tennessee or Oklahoma. That's if you get here. I won't be able to go to the east or west. Actually, the area I'm in right now is perfect. If anything were to happen, because I'm in the middle of the woods, somewhat. Even though I live 40 miles away from the city, that's still quite close. So there could still be bandits around here, but there could be bandits anywhere. Yeah, get out of Fayetteville, get somewhere country, get to Tennessee, where it's backwoods. Maybe if you get far enough, go to Arizona. Not Arizona. Maybe Arizona. New Mexico. Go to New Mexico. Arizona's too popular. Everybody remembers Arizona, not New Mexico. New Mexico ain't popular. That's unless they watch Breaking Bad, which I'm guessing a lot of people watch Breaking Bad, so. I don't know. Pick New Mexico, Arizona, or go to Wyoming. Yes, I know it doesn't exist, but go to Wyoming. Go to Wyoming. Because nobody talks about Wyoming. Nobody talks about Oklahoma either. So, just don't go near Oklahoma City. If you ever get to Oklahoma, don't go near Oklahoma City, where I'm at. And don't go near Tulsa. Don't go near any big city. stay in little small town areas or stay in the country. 5 years from now, if this depression's still going, they're going to build communities, right? Like The Walking Dead. They're going to build communities. Like, example, The Last of Us Part 2. I hate the game, but Jackson, how they got that little settlement bit, it's a fucking community. If you can find you a good community, generally decent community, join it. Or hell, join a piece of shit community that robs people. If you could do that, join them, because chances are their ruthlessness will keep you alive. That's if they're true scumbags. If they rape children, if they rape people, just true scumbags, maybe you want to leave. Stay in there for a minute, keep your cool, but leave with your family or whatnot, your friends. But everything I've told you, people are probably not saying this shit, or they are. I may not be the best example, but you should probably listen to me, to this advice, or not. You got you take out the useful stuff that you think is useful. That's all I gotta say, man. Or, no, not really. Maybe living in a camper is a bad idea. Maybe during the apocalypse. Maybe it is a good idea. I don't know. Living in a van would be better. Living in a semi-truck would be better. That's if you could find gas. Gas is going to be a problem, so learn how to ride a horse. Yeah, learn how to ride a horse, man. Take notes of the shit I've been telling you. So in case you lose this video. Watch it over and over. Because this is my first take. This ain't my second take. This is my first take. Enough of my personal BS. You've already heard enough of what I need to say. Most of what I need to say. Yeah, most of what I need to say. There may be some things I may have left out, but you'll figure it out. Because you're smarter than I am. Book smart. Not, survival instinct. You pretty much know as much as I do when it comes to survival instinct. Not instinct, but intelligence. There's a difference between experience and knowledge. You have more knowledge. I have more experience. So use your knowledge and use it in practice and try to live. And if let's say you get shot or you're about to die from something, teach someone that you really love and care about, even if it's not somebody you care, someone you don't know much well. Try to teach them what I've told you or stuff you've learned along the way. Teach them stuff. So this knowledge that I've told you and the knowledge you've learned over the years and before the apocalypse, teach them everything you know. So it's not useless. Because we don't need another we generation. Ever. Okay, that's really what all I need to say. I love you, man. I'll remember you. And when it does go down, I've said what I need to say and won't feel bad. Peace.